Angela Hayes here. I'm one of the nurse practitioners with Jefferson County Public Schools Health Services Department. Today, I'm here to talk to you about being healthy at work. As we transition back to our work sites, there are several things to do and to keep in mind. Social distancing, which is avoiding face-to-face contact with others as much as possible. This is the best way to avoid spreading illnesses. Social distancing includes staying at least 6 feet apart from others, avoiding large crowds, and avoiding mass gatherings. Now let's talk about hand hygiene. Hand washing with soap and water is the best way to prevent illnesses from spreading. Soap and water is always your top choice. Gloves are not recommended to be used unless you are coming into contact with bodily fluids or chemicals or other cleaning agents that recommend so. If you are wearing gloves, please make sure you dispose of them in the appropriate waste containers and change them regularly in between touching of surfaces. For hand washing, there are 5 easy steps to follow. Make sure you wet your hands with clean running water. Apply your soap and turn off the tap. Lather your hands by rubbing them together. Pay close attention to the backs of your hands, in between your fingers, and underneath your fingernails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Need a timer? Hum the happy birthday song twice. Rinse your hands well under clean running water. Towel dry your hands or allow them to air dry. Now let's talk about hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is a great option if soap and water is not available. To use a hand sanitizer, it must be 6% alcohol based, which is indicated on the ingredients list. To appropriately use it, make sure you read the label to know how much to apply. Apply the gel to the palm of the hands and rub it around your hands, including the backs and in between your fingernails. This should take about 20 seconds. Sound familiar? The CDC is recommending face coverings for all of those working in public areas. You will have access to disposable face masks at your job site, or you can bring your own. For handmade mask, there must be a few things to keep in mind. You want to make sure that they have loops to loop around the ears, that it's of a breathable material, that it's something that's easy to wash and sanitize for reuse, and that it fits snugly around your mouth and your nose. To appropriately wear a mask, you must make sure that your mouth and your nose is covered. When you come to the work site, health checks will be required daily. There is a JCPS screener form that will need to be completed. This is a Google document that you can access from any personal device, including your cell phone. Please make sure that you're signed in to your JCPS account to access this document. This form will need to be done daily, and there will be a QR code at your job site as well as a link to access that form. Please make sure if you are experiencing a cough, shortness of breath, or difficulty breathing, that you do not enter the workplace. Also, if you have a fever, which is a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit or greater, you should not report to work. If you are experiencing 2 or more of the following symptoms, you should also not report to work. That would be shivering, headache, a new loss of taste or smell, chills, muscle pain, sore throat, or a temperature between 99 and 99.9 degrees. If you're having any of the symptoms that I mentioned, please follow up with your healthcare provider for further testing.